Welcome and thank you for tuning in. Posting this video a little bit later than usual as I'm currently traveling in Maryland and Virginia. But what an incredible win for Virginia Tech football yesterday. A cardiac arrest thriller. The Hokies going into Charlottesville to play UVA in the Commonwealth Cup clash, with the Hokies coming out on top by a 29-24 margin. What an amazing win, coming down to the very final play with UVA being stopped on 4th and goal. I really thought Brennan Armstrong was going to march down the field and win the game, but the Hokie defense stood tall. Major credit to Justin Hamilton and company getting that defense together and put the clamps down on what is frankly most likely going to be a NFL quarterback with Brennan Armstrong. It was a huge game for Raheem Blackshear. He scored a touchdown. I believe he had over 150 yards rushing. No surprise to see, the diaper dandy Malachi Thomas only getting 4 carries when Blackshear is in the best form probably of his entire college football career. So major kudos to Raheem Blackshear. Braxton Burmeister had the chance to finally air it out for once, at least it felt like yesterday. He had an amazing throw downfield to Tavion Robinson. I couldn't believe it when he was finally allowed to uncork one. Perhaps he was feeling a lot better, coming into this week too, after all of the brutal hits Burmeister has taken all season. Huge day for Tavion Robinson. Really looked like an NFL wide receiver. Just love Tavion Robinson's game. He has been such a crucial part of keeping the Hokie program afloat as it continues to struggle. And, how can you not get emotional watching J.C. Price, the interim head coach, get emotional? A Hokie through and through. Price is famous for having 4 sacks, and I believe 1995 when Virginia Tech had its first victory over Miami, a huge cog in the early successes of Frank Beamer at Virginia Tech. He really helped build the standard of excellence that is in Blacksburg today. And while he certainly should not be the head coach on a permanent basis, I think it's extremely important for Price to be on the coaching staff when the new head coach is hired. Now, that being said, the head coach also needs autonomy in terms of who is hired as well. But the bottom line is Justin Fuente is gone. Virginia Tech is bowl eligible. And, the nightmarish offensive days could soon come to a close. So very interested, of course, to see where the Hokies end up going bowling. 6-6, barely snuck in. But that's the bare minimum expectation. This is a program that should be winning 8 to 10 games a season, should not be fighting for bowl berths. So, accountability was delivered. Let's just hope that Whit Babcock does as good of a job with the Virginia Tech football head coaching search as he has done with hiring men's basketball coaches and Kenny Brooks for the women's team. Just really good job that Whit Babcock is doing with some of the coaching hires, but this will be the career-defining hire for Whit Babcock. So let's hope that he gets it right and that the Hokies can finish this season on a high wherever they go bowling. Thank you so much for tuning in. And if you've watched for this long, you might as well subscribe to my channel.